I'm a Christian, he the Rizzy, yeah, he did it, yeah. Gotta get it, toe to toe.
My Team seasons were packed with surprises, challenges, and amazing cards, and this user was there for it all. This year's My Team GOAT was Mong Long Home, earning well over 2 million XP. Way to dominate out there. Another new feature in 2K21 was the W, where you can build a My Player in the WNBA and
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, direct your attention to center court for the award ceremony. Alex Len.
Welcome, everyone, to a brand new season of NBA basketball. I'm sure you're as excited as all of us are here at 2K Sports as we get ready to start the season in style. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Chris Webber and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Sexton is out there with John Morant. And for Minnesota, Junior's out there with Bell. Then there's Edwards. Then there's D'Angelo Russell. And it's Towns in at the 5 down low. Opening day, C-Web, which types of teams tend to begin the season hot?
Oh, teams that return a lot of players, Kevin, you know, that have that familiarity. I mean, squads with help on this side.
So the Memphis Grizzlies able to put the first points up on the board. Here's Russell. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
But not just a jump shooter. Russell is also very capable at getting it done inside.
Here's Sexton. Pass to Valanciunas. It's rebounded by Towns. And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for Minnesota.
And they really took care of business against this group last year, winning the season series.
Sexton, the pass to Valanciunas. And the rejection by Towns.
And his foot movement is what makes Towns such a terrific shot blocker. He moves so well and can defend just about any position on the floor.
Well, what an incredible year it was for Junior last season. Dominated the league and walked away with the MVP.
And towards the end, there was no doubt who deserved the MVP award. Junior was just a class above everyone else in the NBA. You have to wonder if another is in the cards for this young man this year. And despite that funky delivery, Jackson Jr. has become one of the more lethal three-point shooters in this league, no matter the position.
And give his father a lot of credit. He and his mom. It's in his DNA. I played with his father in Washington, and he was a knockdown, deadly shooter, a champion with the Spurs as well. Now, as far as Jackson Jr., he's already shooting around 40% from beyond the arc. That's an incredible number for a player his age. It makes the Grizzlies very difficult to match up with defensively.
A dangerous scorer from mid-range. Sexton loves to take that shot when he gets it in rhythm.
Russell kicks to Towns. A three-pointer off the mark.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Pass to Morant. Feeds it to Jackson. Back to Morant. Bane. Rebound, Minnesota.
That works just like they drew it up until the part where he short arms.
And how about the quick eyes there from Towns? Finds a hole in the defense and exploits it there with a nice find.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Bad shot selection as well as some bad luck. I mean, that's not going to help you score points.
Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Hernan Gomez is checked in for Towns. McDaniels comes in for Bell. Beasley's checked in for Edwards. And Hayes subbed in for Russell. The Grizzlies shooting their first free throws of the evening. That one is off. And he sinks the second. 1:53 left in the first quarter of the game. Beasley outside. Junior, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And you can only admire the grit that Junior plays with. He's not afraid of a little contact.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. .146 left to play in the first quarter. Beasley against Sexton. Ware passes to Sexton. The shot off that time. Excellent D there from Beasley. Timberwolves leading by 6. Junior dishes to Hayes. Pass to Junior. And Junior throws it down.
Nice slam by Junior. I see you. It's always a morale booster to dunk. Just something about your hands clutching that rim.
Now here's Morant. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Memphis shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
Here's Minnesota. They're on a 13-5 run here. And Hayes kicks to Junior. Back to Hayes. Timberwolves passing it around.
That play from Junior, taking the contact, getting the shot off. That tough Newark mentality.
And this will be his second and third shots to the line here.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
Right, he's checked in for Malik Beasley.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
There's 47 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Chase. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Now, but sometimes you don't need a haymaker, just a jab. You got to get those easy looks inside.
Now the pass to Junior. Back to Hayes. To the inside. Junior. And Junior throws it down.
And this has been Junior's game so far. It's obvious he's not afraid to step up and carry the offense.
The Grizzlies trail by 8. Right side, Sexton. And the shot is good.
He's finding some good shots early on. And what you like about it, he's not trying to do too much.
Down low. And Junior gets it to go on the assist by Wright. Junior's got 17 now.
And you know his fans love how fearless Junior is. He knows he's going to have to deal with contact, and it doesn't bother him one bit.
Morant with it. And so it's Minnesota holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They've set the tone. They love their tempo. They're going to be very tough to stop. And don't go away. We'll be right back. For Minnesota. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Minnesota with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. So the Grizzlies 5 right now. They've got Jonas Valanciunas, and it's Ware in at the shooting guard. To the paint, it's deflected. Inside. It doesn't go for him. Timberwolves go the other way with it.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
And Junior throws it down.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, come on, guys. Someone has to rotate over. Defensively, that's just poor communication.
Here's Ware. No points in the game yet for him.
respect the competitive nature of Bell. Terrific at playing with energy on defense and swatting shots away.
How about that mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And those are plays that get you in front and keep you in front.
4 on the clock. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. And another miss by Memphis. Timberwolves leading by 18. There's 57 seconds left in the second quarter. He gets that one. Junior's got 21.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Sexton the pass to Ware. Here's Valanciunas, and there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
Oh, he's a sensational offensive rebound. Valanciunas, he just has the nose for where to be when shots go up.
Beasley, the pass to Junior. He kicks it to Russell. 27 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. To the middle.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, no need to give the ball back here. You want to close this quarter with momentum.
No good from Valanciunas.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game. Some players don't like to attack the interior. Not the case with Junior. He'll attack anywhere he sees an opening.
Oh, don't forget about this fella for a second. He is the definition of...
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at Junior in this one, he's been everywhere.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, slicing through the gaps in the defense. I mean, getting many of his buckets in the paint.
Edwards is out there with Russell. Then there's Towns. Then there's Bell. And it's Junior in at the small forward. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Greg is a point guard. What is it you like to see from that position on the floor?
I think first and foremost, leadership. It's so valuable at that spot. And, you know, you always got to have your head high because your teammates are feeding off what you put forth in terms of your body language and enthusiasm. So, you know, the typical stuff about organizing the offense and setting the tone on the defensive end, that stuff's important as well. But so much of how you carry yourself out on the floor when you deal with adversity and you know that you're going to is really paramount.
And finished off by Morant.
Sexton has to just keep developing his court awareness. You want to see more passing from him.
Out to the wing. Here's Junior. Not going to go that time. Nice D from Valanciunas. Morant against Russell. Good on the shot. Morant's got 4 this quarter.
Inside, Morant doesn't seem to have an obvious advantage, but his moves get him to the line.
And what an incredible shot in the arm for this franchise. The opportunity to draft a potential superstar in Ja Morant, and they had only a 6% chance of landing that #2 overall pick. And I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim. The Grizzlies trail by 17. Morant left side. The teardrop falls in. Morant's got 8 points.
Just to make him a little more unstoppable, Morant's developed a deadly teardrop.
So the Timberwolves called their first timeout. They've had a lot of good players come through Memphis over the years, GA, but probably no one with Morant's upside.
He has future league MVP potential. Once the three-point shot is consistent, once he cuts back on the turnovers, I just don't know how you stop him.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Hernan Gomez is checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. McDaniels comes in for Bell. Hayes, he's checked in for Edwards. And it's Wright in for Russell. Here's McDaniels, laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Timberwolves lead by 17.
There he is, beasting on the glass, converting the opportunity, trying to put this game away.
So active, so energetic, helping to lead the charge for this team.
Floats it up for Junior. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
No, a little above the rim work from Junior. I mean, he's a nice target to have on the lob. I mean, if he can make the catch, he'll throw it down.
Here's Tillman. Hernan Gomez covering.
Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to fend guys off and get those rebounds.
In the corner, Wright with it. A three-pointer is right on target. Wright's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And so Morant will bring it up for Memphis. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Washington. They'll face the Wizards. That will conclude their brief two-game road trip. Here's Tillman. And Sexton has it in the corner.
I thought that one was going to go down. Mid-range jumpers, oh man, that's usually a bunny with the D playing soft like that. It's not easy to keep him from converting those. I mean, the D has to be airtight.
And rejection by McDaniel. Here's Junior. Hayes trying to break free. Can't cash in up close on the shot from Junior. Morant passes to Jackson. Here's Sexton. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
His shooting has been a bright spot for them. Otherwise, they've struggled as a whole.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Beasley's checked in.
And that's one of those guys who just tends to live at the line. Sexton's working hard to improve his consistency there.
And it's denied. Out of bounds. Timberwolves ball as Minnesota keeps possession. Inside, Junior, and Junior throws it down.
Really like that work there in the paint. He has really established a low post presence.
The Grizzlies trail by 21. Outside, Sexton. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. McDaniel's got 4 rebounds in this game. And Junior throws it down.
Big night for him. Most points in the game, and they just cannot figure out a way to stop him.
For Memphis, they've gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Beasley against Sexton. Minnesota leading by 23. Junior kicks to McDaniel. Chalk up 2 there. McDaniel's got 4 points this quarter.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Morant with a wide open look. A three-pointer, no good. The Timberwolves have gone 8 of 14 on their shot attempts here in the third. Some pretty nice work. It's good from long range. Hayes has got his second basket of the night.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Starting to take over here, building a big lead that could ultimately prove insurmountable.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Talk about the great competition going on. That's what makes a matchup like this so much fun to watch.
Junior, he is feeling it tonight and has been the driving force, guys, for the Minnesota Timberwolves. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. In a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, it's also called making it.
Both teams making some changes here. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson.
I mean, come on, fellas. Keep your head in the game. I mean, that pass should have been basic.
Williams, he's checked in for Memphis. Junior, the pass to Martin. And there's the feed to Junior. And Junior throws it down.
He always wants to give him some numbers, and tonight he's giving them plenty.
And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. So on the floor for Memphis, Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Then it's Williams. Then it's Morant. Pass to Jackson, just 5 on the clock. Looking to end the run. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Oh, this is just being a good team. Morant making sure to whip the ball over to his open man.
Towns down low, guarded by Valanciunas.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Greg, if you're a small market team, how do you convince Strong that you've drafted and developed to stay and re-sign?
It's a great question, Kevin. I actually think in a lot of ways it's easier today because you can be box office. You can be a superstar in a small market and have the name recognition because of the era we play in. And so I think the biggest way to keep them there is to build a championship caliber team around them. I think that is your saving grace. If you can prove to them that you can build a championship caliber team, I don't really think that there is a reason to want to leave.
That's a solid blueprint. Pass to Williams. Top of the key. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. And so it's Wright bringing up the ball for the Timberwolves. Kicks to Martin. Back to Wright. To the inside. Junior. And Junior throws it down.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, come on, guys. Someone has to rotate over. Defensively, that's just poor communication.
Well, we know the TV networks have brought more revenue, Greg, to the NBA. The expectation is for another bump when they renegotiate in 2023.
You know, at the same time, though, Kevin, with all the cord cutters out there, the league looking to make the game more accessible to those fans. I expect that to be a big part of this next deal.
Right, on your tablet, smartphone, or your computer. Throw good, Junior.
And you can clearly see Junior is still accustomed to fighting for every inch. Every game, every play, he's out here giving his absolute all. And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Timberwolves.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance from Junior.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And Junior throws it down.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Well, this is what guys play for, and when it pans out like this, it's a great feeling.
Here's Smith. Here's Ford. He's off from 17 feet. Now, here's Junior. And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long.